Here we go.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Manning. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Got his man quickly. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
What is that?
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's more. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He might want another play. Got the back over the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Looking left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Back to pass.
God damn it. What the fuck is that thinking? Stupid fish. Stupid fish.
What a play to come up with the interception.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Grab behind the line. appalling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bob. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Finds a tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 40, there he goes. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorns! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he made the extra point without problem. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Ha!
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it, try to get his offense some positive yards.
On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. You've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability, does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Manning. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires it down the seam.
Horse shit.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Under fire.
No fucking way did he catch that.
Number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Locke. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
defense trying to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Manning. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The sure hands, it's Moore. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his entire...
Fucking bullshit.
Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
That one comes out hot down the right side.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Still in their own territory, they'll go for it on 4th and long from their own 42. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Throwing on the run. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you've got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
144 yards.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll pitch it.
Nope.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Looking downfield, it's Carr.
Yoink!
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return.
Look at that
Big
game.
play to get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're not into threes. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bullshit!
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking for a crease. It's Love.
Oh my God, where's the bullshit?
Wide open spaces. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
I did that to myself.
Off for the 4th time today.
Not getting him.
Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position. position
Oh,
with
no,
the
stupid
return.
fucking throw.
And talk about being an impact player for his
Stupid
defense.
fish.
That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
No fucking
They
way.
get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Trying to pound it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to power it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win.
Stupid
He's
shit.
going for the goal line.
So
And
fucking
he takes
dumb.
it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he added the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Manning. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Like.
Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Longhorns in the hurry up. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Max looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it. 4th and goal. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in this score.
Nope.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Nope.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
From his end zone, needs to be careful.
Oh my God, how is that not picked?
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
There he goes.
Damn it!
The 50. He's inside the
Fucking
40.
cut.
He's at the 20.
In the end zone,
And
bitch.
he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going up. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you could hit pay dirt, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, dude, the drop today. Fucking
It's
insane.
going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Whatever.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Just nail the ball. You're not going to score again.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch.
Just nail
Found
the
a
ball.
little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy.
bum, bum. Ha, ha, ha.
Forget about the month.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 11th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kick this away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Longhorns closer to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw.
Fuck!
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He can go. Finally,
greedy ass.
what a play by the defense.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They're going to the air on the first play.
That's very
It's
true.
reeled in. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. The defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him, getting to the quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Fucking bullshit. God damn it.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Some more big bodies out for the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back. It's Manning.
Out.
And it's incomplete.
That was not a goal.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks right and lets it fly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And here's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down run.
Now they'll run it on the toss. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spark the ball to 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain degree. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing he's potentially capable of doing it.
Oh my God, I hate this game.
Around the 30.
Ah! Stupid shit.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
God damn it!
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short
Stupid fuck.
Sets up his offense.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
It's an out. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Short throw complete.
Get fucking real.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First and 10 play coming up. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Sayin. It's caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between quarterback and receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Oh, my God.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear down the left side.
Fucking faggot.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Time to take big in the ass. About time to take big in the
Come up
ass.
with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The linebacker shifting around now. The short hands. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gets made on the out route. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. Powering through, refuses to be stopped. Oh, the football comes out. Oh, scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Scanning the field. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Stupid.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Oh, my God. Why are you jumping like that?
On 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
They finally corral him at the 1. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long...
That's a 3rd, motherfucker. Fuck that dude.
Throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Not good kick. Not good. This is why I lose these fucking playoff games.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40.
Stupid fuck.
Looking to throw. It's Sayan.
Oh, his guy's good on the pass, so mine don't.
They bring down a receiver, but that's a nice
Wild.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Human clock with the running game. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Quick juke to get right
Suck a dick, bitch.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance.
No fucking way!
Picked tonight by the QB.
Put it in the end zone. I'm not even going to touch you.
Into the open.
Put it in the end zone. Give me the ball back.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Jumping like a homer. Bouncing like a dick.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And the returner brought down. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. To the air, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Productive drive in the making, a first down of their own 42.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive. You can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Back to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. He finds some space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Finds his target.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Add 6 more points to the total. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Oh, this is stupid.
Right in his hands, and he dropped it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Texas, 19.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
To throw, it's Sayin. The sure hands, it's Smith.
Just near the ball. You're not
The
scoring.
offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Just near it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Just near it.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. The field goal is good. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. They had some high hopes for coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.